You're tuned into Tackle Fanatics TV, and in this episode of TFTV, we take a look at ESP's short chod rigs.
These are the new short chod rigs from ESP. Following on from the launch of the original longer chod rigs a couple of years ago, which proved to be hugely successful, we've been asked by various people if we could do a slightly shorter version for a slightly more subtle, lower profile presentation over sort of gravel bottoms and cleaner lake beds than you would usually associate with the chod rig. So we've come up with these. They're tied in exactly the same way as the original ESP chod rigs, with a snell whipping knot that keeps the bristle filament coming out of the eye of the hook all in line with the shank. Ultra sharp stiff rigger hooks, ESP bristle filament set in the perfect curve for optimum hooking, and of course the all-important Japanese high-performance Unilink swivel that's very free spinning, so whichever way the fish approaches the bait and mouths it, it spins round and the hook inevitably pricks the bottom lip. So why a shorter chod rig? Well, with the success of the conventional chod rig, which is generally 2.5 to 3 inches high off the bottom, loads of fish have been caught on it over the last 5 to 10 years. It's been it's probably been the most successful rig of recent times. But there's certain waters where the fish are beginning to wise up to it a little bit, and the shorter hooking section is resulting in more bites and catching a lot more fish than the old sort of style 2.5 to 3 inch section. So it's fooling a few more fish, and also if you want to be fishing the same excellent hooking presentation as the chod rig but over a slightly cleaner bottom, like smooth sand or gravel rather than deep silt or weed, then this slightly shorter hooking section provides the perfect alternative. They're available in sizes 5 and 6 tied to £20 bristle filament and 7 and 8 tied to £15. And like all the other ESP rigs, these are tied in our own factories by our own staff to very high standards. In fact, they're so convenient and so well tied, I use these myself simply because I don't think I can tie anything better. So there you go, that's the ESP short chod rigs. Another great addition to the ESP ready tied rig range.
Many thanks for tuning to this episode of TFTV. Tackle Fanatics offer an extensive range of ESP tackle at the best prices in the UK. We also have a vast range of pre-tied rigs, including a vast selection of chod rigs. To view our extensive range, log on to www.tacklefanatics.co.uk. Tight lines and wet nets from everybody at TFTV.